Review. Constantly review the information. You know, every great athlete, you know, whether it's Tiger Woods, he still goes out, he hits every iron, thousands of golf balls every single day, right? Same thing, same thing. The skill is in repetition. Repetition drives it home in your brain and into your body, so you make your own destiny. You make that vision happen through repetition. All right. Woo. That one was cooking.
We're cooking with gas now, folks.
Exactly. Let's go on to the next sequence and finish this workout up. One of the questions that comes up is how someone should be eating during the mastery courses. And by this stage, you want to have implemented the strategies that we have advocated, which is nutrient-dense food consumption. In other words, we're eating high-density nutrient foods. We are using as many raw and organic foods as we possibly can implement, and basically we're eating as much and as often as possible in order we can gain as much mass using these type of foods that prevent us from gaining excessive body fat. Alright, so now we're going to do an ab sequence of mine. There's a lot of different exercise sequences that you can do. I like trisets for abs. In other words, I'll do maybe an upper, a lower, and a full abdominal exercise. So in this one, I'm going to show one of my favorite sequences that I think is more responsible for building my abs than anything else. And the point is, you don't need any equipment or any exercises, special equipment to do this. You just go right into it. So it starts out just like this, feet up. It's a regular crunch. And notice you're just shortening the distance from the chest to the hips. Now I like to keep the tension on the whole time. I don't let my shoulder blades hit until I start to tire. If I get really tired, I might drift back a little bit more and stretch it out, okay? Then once I get that sequence down, hands right onto the grip, I'm gonna bring it up.
Now notice how he's lifting up his hip just a little bit, but he's not using momentum, he's using the abs. So lift the hips up just a little bit. He's grabbing the mat to keep his back on the mat.
All right, then once I've finished that one, I might do a more full range one, which is the whole leg at once. So it's gonna roll right up and pick my butt right off the floor.
There's also stretching your hamstrings. This is cool. And working a little bit of lower back.
Oh, and boy, am I ever feeling those in the lower abs, especially at the bottom. One more. Up. And then down. Then what I do is I take a quick, short breath. Abs recover very quickly, so you don't want to waste too much time. A couple deep breaths, and then back at it. Now the second time around, I'm really feeling that. See? Boom. Abs are toasted there, and I only got maybe 12, 13 reps. Okay, so it's about the quality, not the quantity. I hear people do it, you know, hundreds and hundreds of sets. You don't have to worry about that. Talk about quality.
And I think not resting them at all really turns up the heat big time. As you can see.
You can see I'm really feeling that. Get a quick breath, okay? Then we're going back into the full ones. You can see the oxygen depth just in those repetitions. So after 20 years of training, you actually can shorten. Once again, that's where you got to start separating from the pain, because I'm hurting on about rep number 3. Okay, the abs are like, they're screaming for mercy. Don't give it to them. Quick breath, right back in.
One thing I find too, if I want to do a little more volume, taking a quick break, and then squeezing out a few more reps.
Yeah, you can take a break like that, and then right back at it. Fierce it. Take a little break, rest, pause to, right?
Yeah.
Back in again. Right, get a couple more until you can't get any. With abdominals, you can really punish them a lot harder because they recover faster. Back into our sequence. Oh, these things are on fire now.
And as you're getting below the 8% range, working out your abs gets more important.
I really feel. There's one for the camera, guys. All right, back at it. Final rep. Final sequence. All right. And then that's it. I only got 5 reps on the last one. But because we're going so fast through the sequence, the abs are really trashed. So once again, don't worry about the outside stuff. Focus on what you're feeling, because that's what's going to take you to freaky big mastery. So that's it for today's workout. We're going to catch back for you again tomorrow, and we're going to hit another one, so don't miss it. We'll see you then. One question that comes up oftentimes is, what is the biggest enemy to achieving long-term results in any bodybuilding program? So in other words, most people will experience almost on any routine a little bit of gains or some short-term results, but maintaining that over the long term has been the challenge of every single athlete that's ever stepped inside a gym. And what we found is adaptation is the biggest component that stops growth in its tracks or stops progression. And so we've devised a systemized format to know exactly when to shift your program before the body adapts to it, so that you stay right on the edge of the growth curve all the time.
Let's talk about the post-recovery process.
First thing I do is I come in, first thing is I want to do is I get my book out and I review the book and do my comments. I write down, okay, that was a good workout. You know, maybe comment, felt the pull downs really good or whatever, and what I might have done, felt pull downs, wide grip. Any little tips that I noticed right there while it's fresh in my mind. And then boom, over to the mass signs. You know, this really made a big difference for the natural bodybuilder. You know, pumping these babies into your mouth, right? I just take a handful, like 10, right after the workout. And then what we're going to do later is we're going to show you what I do when I get home. I go into the kitchen and I make one of our Megabolic shakes. You don't want to miss the Megabolic 1000, which is quite possibly the greatest bodybuilding shake ever created. So that's what we do, some mass signs, slug of water. Back at it again tomorrow. We'll see you there.